Like these kind of look like a fern or something, right?
Yeah, I've used those in the past. The brass buttons.
Yeah.
And they look really good, and they spread nice.
Oh, do they?
And they don't seem to take over too badly.
I was gonna use it in that one because it kind of looks like a edge of the water plant, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Or this some like creeping thyme.
Oh yeah, that'll look nice.
Yeah, so just adding little bits into the forest
little bits of realism in that, eh?
And
well, that's awesome, Connor.
Yeah, more more zip ties in here, so I got a prune. Because like these guys, only the top bit has foliage. Like the stuff that's in the forest, they get shaded out, and those branches eventually die.
Yeah, so you've got kind of the dead branches happening down low on the trunk here. Mm-hmm. Very cool. I like it.
And it's it's one of those. It's good from both sides kind of forest.
Yeah, this one you look in through the trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, it forces you to explore, doesn't it?
Yeah. Actually, this side gets you more of that head popping out of the tree because you don't really,
Yeah.
There's more obstructing your view on this side.
It pops up out of the canopy of foliage, the forest canopy. Yeah, wow, that's really cool. I like that, Connor.
Thanks.
And are these really hardy, these ones, or not so much?
Not so hardy.
So it needs some protection in winter, eh?
Yeah. It should be good here.
Yeah.
Like I've moved a couple zones lower.
Yeah.
From my old place, so I think I'm like a 7A or a 6B.
I see.
I'm only like a couple blocks from the lake, so I have a nice moderate temperature.
Yeah, that's nice, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can see the bench a little easier without the forest.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mostly accent plants. Like the hostas are looking really nice.
Oh yeah.
I think hostas make great accent plants.
Yeah. Small leaves and
I have in a little
fancy pots
jar here.
That's cool.
Some bloodgrass.
Oh yeah.
Japanese bloodgrass.
Oh, that's nice, eh? Very showy.
A wild rose.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's look at the base on this. Kind of cool.
Look at that. Look at that pot too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild, eh?
I haven't added flower yet because I'm pruning it really hard.
Yeah.
Here's another pygmy eastern hemlock.
Oh yeah.
That'd be nice to add to a forest.
Yeah.
A dwarf.
Look how tiny the leaves are and how compact. Like I said, we won't have to do bonsai in the future. We'll be old men and we'll say, back in my day we had to defoliate to get the leaves that small, and now you just grow like that. That's my old man talk.
My old man voice. In front, this is our native holly.
Okay.
Winterberry.
Winterberry,
yeah. No berries on it now because of pruning.
Nice trunk, isn't it?
Yeah. This is a David Johnson tree that I got in the spring show.
Nice.
Beside it is a choke cherry.
Okay.
I think really old.
Wow.
This is Roberts from the KW club.
Okay.
Yeah, he divested from his bonsai collection as well, and we auctioned some of the trees off to the other club members.
Yeah.
Got one of these. It's kind of like a War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
Like walking tree.
Yeah.
Kind of style. Old, really old. You can see it in the bark.
Guess you could always put a rock in there too if you wanted.
Yeah. And they get really tall, like fringy flowers.
Okay.
Really beautiful.
Oh wow. It's nice to have flowering species, isn't it? Here's your big Fat Adenium.
Yeah, doing well. So you guys saw Jade Adeniums there when Nigel was there. Same style. Cutting the codex and letting it dry out all winter. This is another Eldon pot. Really nice. He had some great pots.
He did. He was a really good potter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a beautiful pot.
Yeah. So this I'm trying to style like the home tree from Lion King.
Okay,
the Rafiki's tree.
Yeah.
Which is a baobab.
Yeah.
And I kind of think I have that baobab feel with this base.
Definitely.
And then, if you guys remember, like Rafiki sits here, and then he puts the Simba planting here. So I may carve that in there.
Okay. Wow.
The challenge here is obviously the leaves. They're big leaf types.
Yeah.
And they're
Not much you can do about that, is
No,
there?
yeah, and they're coarse. Like, it's hard to get ramification, especially on this scale.
Just wait, Connor. 5 years from now, there'll be a dwarf variety.
Yeah. I won't have to do anything. But it'll be too late. Behind it, this is one of my first pots that I made.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Isn't that nice? That's
like
cool.
army green texture.
I like that.
And this is just like a weed from the sidewalks.
Okay.
I don't know. They make nice
Yeah.
accent plants as long as they don't seed and spread.
Flower. Yeah. Oh my goodness! Look at this thing.
Yeah, this is. I don't know what kind of cactus it is.
You're brave going near that.
It's very top heavy too. Yeah.
Oh
But
my goodness.
it's a good. It's a good accent plant for some of my bigger jades.
It's really nice. Yeah.
But you see, like the roots.
Oh my goodness.
Aerial roots on the cactus. It's dense.
Yeah.
Like it's
Is it
very
heavy too?
Yeah.
Full of water.
Yeah.
That is interesting though. It's got a tree form, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it looks good in that pot. I really like it.
Could you prune it to get branches like individual?
I'm sure you could.
I wonder if you should
I don't know how I would. Yeah, exactly. How would I would go about doing that?
get armored gloves and long scissors.
Yeah.
It would be interesting to see if you could
Expose
prune off some of the
trunks.
vertical
Yeah.
growth and try and get like a layered branch structure to it.
Yeah.
I think it would. I think you'd get like a tree form out of it.
In front is my port
Okay, yeah.
after a hard pruning. A
Back
real
to a
hard
stick,
pruning.
back to a stick,
yeah.
and then they grow again.
Yeah, but good, strong foundations, right?
Yeah.
Left, back, top.
Yeah.
Nothing out of this branch yet. But you can
Okay.
see how thick these were, like competing trunk lines.
Yeah.
So one will be a side branch, and then
Yeah, there'll be the trunk line.
Same thing here.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Good, but nice base to it, eh? Like good,
Oh, yeah.
good radial base.
Very good.
This adenium, I think, still hasn't had any leaves since maybe like the last time we did this video.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Right? It's trying. Like, it's got a few. The top has definitely died, but it's still super plump.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm kind of at a loss. It's not run, so.
All I can think, Connor, is get a little glass greenhouse and put it in there so it gets up to like 50 degrees Celsius and dry and sunny, and maybe it'll stimulate it. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm not an adenium expert.
Yeah.
I've just got mine through the first winter, so that's
Congrats, because you went
that's
several years of
something
not being
for
able to
me.
do
Yeah,
that.
I kill them.
Here are some more kind of
Oh wow,
deserty accent plants. I don't know what this is called.
cool though, isn't it?
They look like little garlics.
Yeah.
But look at it. It's just like completely growing over the pot. Get rid of this
Snail. Yeah.
Like it grows in these codexy, like.
It's a beautiful accent plant for
Yeah.
succulents, isn't it? Like jades and that.
It had, like these are, it was just finishing flowering.
Okay.
But normally it just has like these wispy grass,
Yeah.
like, and then the flowers come off.
Are the flowers showy or?
Yeah, it's like a. Sorry, wait. It's a like a white and yellow zebra kind of like flower.
Oh.
And yeah, it fit in this pot when I planted it, and since then they have expanded and
It
kind
actually
of gone
looks good in that size pot,
I think so
doesn't it?
too. Yeah.
And you might have to pot it up someday.
Yeah.
But, it's cool at the moment.
My little living stone guys.
Yeah. Wow.
I think as soon as you told me that, we're probably underwatering them.
Yeah.
So now, I give them a good complete soaking, and then I wait.
Well, that
I
was
was like doing drips and stuff, and then they would. I always thought I was rotting them out because I was giving them too much water.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned that on one of your videos. I think one of
the viewers.
Yeah, they're lifesavers. They're like, no, like they actually need.
I think it was. Might have been Toby Gin. I'm not sure who it was, but yeah, they said deep soaking because the roots are deep on them.
Yes, yeah.
And then let them go bone dry again.
Yeah. So this looks all of the sand washed away, but this looks really nice with some cover sand.
Yeah.
Over here.
That's nice in that rounded clump. I like that.
I like it too.
Cool pot and yeah, beautiful little accent for a jade or a succulent.
Yeah, there's a couple.
I might have to borrow them someday for a show, Connor.
Little,
Oh, look at that! Hey, the top came off. They're getting bigger.
Yeah.
Children grow up so quickly.
I think these are Haworthias.
Okay.
There's a big following. They're, but it's like a
Succulents.
see-through almost.
There's so many succulents in the world, and
We're getting good at the timing almost.
yeah.
This is an English Hawthorne,
Okay.
collected from a field.
Wow.
So it's got a great. It kind of looks like the ones that Harry Harrington pulls out of the mountains in
yeah.
England there, or Wales, or wherever he is.
Yeah.
This is just out of a farmer's field in not even northern Ontario.
Wow.
So I think all of this is going to be dead here.
Yeah.
I like this branch coming kind of back,
Yeah.
but I think
This will be the front around here, eh?
yeah, or
Tilted up or something.
here,
Yeah.
somewhere around there. So now it's just a matter of developing the branches.
Mm-hmm.
I selected all of them. I'm keeping the ones that I like here, and then just watching it grow.
Well, you can't beat the leaf size and the trunk,
Yeah.
the bark texture. and
Beautiful
that on
flowers,
these.
too.
Beautiful flower and berries eventually. They're a wonderful species, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Really cool.
And then in front of it, there's a couple more cactus. A little succulent ground cover.
Oh yeah.
Another
Interesting little
thick
ones.
cactus. It's maybe getting some rot here. I gotta pull all these.
I see.
See these?
Do they have little thorns in those? Or?
Yeah, they're not. They're not that one.
I had little fine hairs in my finger, and they lasted
yeah.
for like 2 weeks before they worked
Yeah,
themselves
they're
out.
gross. I have a prickly pear cactus inside.
Oh yeah, those are the worst.
Yeah, because they're like you said, they're hairy.
Yeah. My wife just got one in her finger, and she's driving her nuts.
Gross. Maybe I shouldn't have tackled this right now. But I'm just trying to get all these
The dead
rotten
ones, yeah.
out.
Is that a sedum or no?
No, it's a cactus.
Yeah. That'd make a good little miniature cactus in a dry landscape.
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
yeah.
Wow.
There's no roots.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
maybe I'll take one home with me. Can I do that?
Yeah, of course.
That would look good in my Socotra Island landscape. Well, we'll put that over on the...
Yeah, so maybe a pencil cactus, a different euphorbia. I think you just said that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Someone told me what it was, and mine did really well for a while, and now it's kind of... I don't know what I did to it, but it's...
They get very tall and top heavy,
Yeah.
like most succulents.
And I think you can prune them like quite easily, as long as you have growth here, you can prune them back. But I don't know, mine's just sort of gone dormant or something. Manuela looked at it and she says, oh, that's a goner.
Beside it, this is similar material that I made the forest out of. So this is a Saju elm.
Are these air layers here?
Yeah. So
Holy-
tons.
That is heavily air layered.
Yeah.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then a sixth one in the bottom.
Oh, and a sixth one down there. Oh my goodness.
So
That's how you get your money's worth out of a tree.
yeah, and then if you look at the base, it's it's an actual like real nice
Oh my
tree down
goodness,
there.
that is amazing.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a single tree by itself someday.
Yeah, like a clump style.
Wow.
And that's how this is exactly how I made those for the forest.
I see.
Were from a separate stock. Because you can see they make great forest trees, like very tall,
Yeah.
wispy, like tall and straight.
Yeah, nice branching and
Yeah,
they look
small
very...
leaves. So
Yeah, they're amazing, aren't they? Look at the size of the leaves on it. Really cool.
beside it is I think a relatively rare species. This is a cut leaf lilac.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it produces flowers like our lilacs, but have a cut leaf.
Okay. Wow, I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
So it's in a clump style. It was just pruned, so you can see the new growth coming out quite nicely, which is good.
Wow.
Behind it
Cool,
is like
alrighty.
a red bamboo,
Okay.
like a dwarf bamboo. I've tried bamboo. accent plants and stuff before, not very successfully.
Okay.
But I'll try.
Do you still have your papyrus?
No, I had to get rid of that too. That was just another, like,
downsized a bit.
Yeah, and it was just like if anything had bugs, it was the papyrus.
Okay.
For whatever reason. Here's a Toyo Nishiki quince.
Okay.
Like just nursery stock, but it has a really nice white and pink flowers.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, it's
so you get multi-colors on the
yeah, they're beautiful.
Plant or tree.
You guys have maybe seen them at a Toronto show before. There's a Cascade one in the spring.
Yeah.
Mike's tree. Yeah. Really, really beautiful. But you can see, I was just looking at it, I'm like, why is this section of it all? But it's a another
it's got
tourniquet,
the tie around it. Okay.
That I haven't severed yet, so this is
okay
overdue. Same thing here, like
it's turning a bit yellowish, isn't it?
It's because it's conscripted. So
it's telling you that plant me.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's cool.
A couple little accent plants in training down here. This is a.
Oh my goodness.
What is this?
What is that?
Smell. It's a.
Eucalyptus there. Is it?
Crap, I forgot.
Smells.
Or oregano?
Oregano, okay.
I think. Oh, the tag's gone. Keep your tags, so then you
remember. I think it smells like oregano.
Yeah, like an ornamental oregano, so you get these like
hop-like
flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really nice. Yeah.
Just some other, I don't know, could be accent plants at one time. Here's my field maple.
Okay.
So we're going to do a lot of squatting in the next couple of sections. Most of my hardy stuff I'm growing on the ground.
Okay.
To try to accelerate it, so it's in a basket in the ground.
Okay.
And a lot of it's just, unrestricted kind of growth.
Yeah. Wow. Awesome. And oh my goodness, look at this, eh? Look at
more
this
benches.
tree.
So there's another collected cedar. I have to come up with names for this one and that one.
Yeah. I don't know what you'd call this one, but
yeah. I need something better than the spider. Yeah, because that's kind of what it looks like.
It does.
But it was in a field, and as you can see, it looks like it was like a tumbleweed. Like I think it grew up and then it fell over. Like this is the base, or the ones at the base. So these are roots.
Oh wow, I see. So it used
like
to be like
over.
This.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You can see the main trunk here.
Yeah.
And then that's what this gin is here.
Okay.
So at one point the tree was like this size. But then if you look in here, you can see really nice like raft style branches and stuff.
That's really cool. It reminds me of one of those bristlecone pines or something.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know. I'm going to build a pot for it, some sort of like sculpture-y looking thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's certainly quite a beautiful tree, isn't it?
But I like, I think this is really cool. You can contrast to see, like, this is fresh deadwood.
Okay.
Here, you can tell it's all twiggy and stuff.
Yeah.
And then on this side, it's old deadwood.
Old, yeah. And I can see, like, you can see the texture in some of the deadwood is really, really something.
Yeah. All the waves.
Yeah.
The waves in it.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a challenge to, or maybe I'll just leave it, or artificially make this side of the tree match that tree side, which will be...
I'd give it 20 years.
Yeah, and just let it do it itself. Behind it is my cypress, swamp cypress.
Okay. Wow.
Styled as a redwood. Tall, straight, kind of that classical redwood size. So all these new, like, these should all just be cut off here.
I see.
But so you can see the cut here I made.
Yeah.
Because this was, again, like a 12-foot landscape tree.
I remember it.
That had, so I cut down, I'm going to style it like a lightning struck tree.
Okay, yeah.
So I made a single carving down here, and you can see it's completely sealed already.
Itself. Well, it's a beautiful looking tree.
Yeah. No pruning or just
and
letting it kind
fine
of grow.
foliage, isn't it? Like really fine.
Yeah, that's the swamp cypress.
So it's different than the bald cypress, is it? Or is it? I've heard there's two.
Yeah, so
I'm not sure what
either.
Yeah.
I know there's a northern seed stock and a southern seed stock.
Okay.
So I think it's the same species that grows in like the lower southern swamps.
So just like
there's a northern
different variety, sort of, or
so you want to be careful if you're ordering seed stock or getting stuff. You want the northern seed stock because obviously the southern one is not going to survive here.
Right.
This one barely survives here. It's at the north of its.
Okay.
So it gets babied.
Yeah.
They have very thin bark, so they're very susceptible to the late freezes we get in spring. So if you bring it out and it freezes or gets even a little bit of frost, its bark is so thin that it sometimes doesn't recover from that.
Yeah, I lost mine because of overwintering. I didn't keep it warm enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're tough. A little fern beside it, which is not so little anymore.
Oh, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Look at the roots and stuff on it, eh? Oh, wow.
I thought it would stay small, but, maybe
I
less
guess you
water.
can prune it back.
Yeah.
I did that with my fern. I defoliated it.
Oh, yeah?
And it came back. It looked really good for about...
Just like a hedge prune over top?
No, I just pruned every frond off.
Oh, okay.
Down to the woody...
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, not a woody stump, but the stump. And then it came out again. Oh. And smaller,
okay.
And it looked good for about 3 weeks. And then it became huge again.
Yeah. Timing.
But, for a show, you could do that.
Yeah.
But I would like to grow kind of a tree fern. So keep growing it up and eventually get a tall trunk with the tuft on top. Yeah, tuft of foliage on top. Yeah. Hey, you've got a ginkgo here?
Yeah. I'm not sure what variety of ginkgo it is. It's a dwarf variety of some sort. Hard to see if there's a graft, or if there is, it's a nice one. And ginkgos are normally grafted onto ginkgo, so you don't.
Yeah.
They're generally.
I don't think that's grafted.
I hope not, because it's a good. It could be going to go into a bonsai pot soon. The branches are where I like them. And it's in a good
flame shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really good. Nice.
Behind it is a European birch.
Okay.
Sorry, not birch. Beech.
Beech, yeah.
Yeah, European beech. Kind of classic upright form to it.
Coming along nicely.
Yeah. Recovering well. The first couple years had very small leaves. Okay. This is kind of more of the realistic leaf shape, so it's telling me it's in good health now.
Yeah.
So
it's recovered.
Oh no, my wire. This is why I don't like wiring, because I wired 2 branches and then I forgot about them.
Okay.
And now, if I don't wire the whole tree, then I don't. So there's a big scar here.
Oh well.
I'll deal with that later.
Next time.
Yeah. This is another. You guys may remember this. This is a weird cypress tree. I think it's called rosin or resin.
Wow.
It's got like these like tornado style leaves.
Yeah, it's just bizarre.
But you can see it translates into the trunk as well.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think this was ever wired because it was grown in the nursery.
No. Yeah.
Right? But it's like twisty.
Spiral
yeah.
all the way. Wow, that is just wild, isn't it? Very cool.
Yeah, so I don't know if it'll ever look, like a traditional bonsai. Like, I'm getting branches, right? And I can cut, and it takes pruning really well.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll be a fantastic tree.
Yeah, eventually. Behind it is my paper bark maple.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's got that birch-like bark.
Yeah.
But, it's a maple. It has the leaves are trifoliate, so they're three independent leaves.
Yeah.
But together they look like a maple leaf.
Wow, that's cool.
On the larger side, but one of my favorite species.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's taken a while to get it this small.
There's a lot planted as street trees, and and they look really cool.
They're notoriously hard to germinate. They have like a 2 to 5% germination rate, and that's on like good stock.
Yeah, I've tried with seeds many times and no luck.
In front is my Brazilian rain tree.
Yeah.
So looking at the back here.
Okay.
So you guys remember this one?
Goodness,
It's
yeah.
cool base, sweet zigzaggy style.
Yeah.
So it was just pruned when Peter Chan was here at one of the workshops.
Okay.
So new growth is coming out, and you saw this, but like before the thorns get spiky, like they're soft.
They're soft.
Yeah.
That's a wicked thorn.
Yeah. So clip and grow basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, very nice.
Behind it is a Bert Davi ficus.
Okay.
So this we were discussing. I think it's related to the Natal ficus. Mm-hmm. But this gets like a lot of figs on it pretty easily and vigorously. None on them right now because again I'm just kind of letting it grow.
Yeah.
But this is going to be another fun project that might be ready for you guys next year when you see it. I'm going to grow it over something.
Well, there's a vendor at the show, the spring show, that had a dwarf Natal ficus or Bert Davii ficus, and I wish I had gotten one.
Yeah.
So next time I see them, I'll definitely get one.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not supposed to get any more trees, but
Beside it is a beautyberry.
oh wow.
Japanese beautyberry. So this isn't too small of a pot. So it's hard to keep well watered and well fertilized.
I see.
So that's why it's a little pale.
Okay.
And the flowers aren't super spectacular.
I see.
But bright pinky purple flowers and then a bright purple berry
Oh, okay.
in the fall. Really, really nice.
Nice. Yeah, it's got a good looking trunk on it, doesn't it?
Yeah, and these are all just like, because if you don't let it run, then you don't get the berries.
I see. Yeah, really delicate flowers. Wow.
In front is my jade.
The big jade, eh?
Yeah.
Keeps getting bigger, doesn't
I know,
it?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's, probably again in need for a pretty significant prune. So in front of those we have my Religiosa from Nigel.
Wow.
In a jade ceramic pot.
I can still recognize part of it. But it's changed a lot, hasn't it?
Yeah. Well, you set up a great base and a great branch structure. It's more of a broom style when you had it, right?
Yeah.
So I selected the main trunk and allowed that to grow out, and slowly, making some branching.
It looks good. It looks good.
Like you can just see the new leaves coming out
now. Yeah, I just pruned my little one yesterday, so we'll see how long it takes to come back. And this is I think we started talking about the big jade, didn't we? Wow.
Yeah, and then Appa interrupted us. So yeah, this is one of my oldest or earliest bonsais.
Yeah. That's why
I remember you helping me with it.
Yeah, I first met you with this jade, didn't I?
Yeah, and you.
And you were in your second year of university, were you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Second week of bonsai, second year of university.
Yeah.
And you convinced me to do these hard prunes.
Yeah.
Here. And it's way better for it. And like, look, you can barely see that one anymore.
That one's, that's amazing. Yeah. This one's still a bit.
I know, it's still square, right?
Yeah.
I think maybe I could carve that eventually, but I don't know. Jade carving always makes me
nervous.
Yeah.
I did it on my one. I carved a section out, and so far, it's doing all right. Oh, it's a good looking tree, isn't it?
I love the pot for it. I think it matches really well.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Kind of like that sand, deserty texture.
Yeah. Yeah, you could always hard prune it again down quite a bit.
Yeah.
If you wanted to. Risky, but otherwise they just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
It's tough to.
Yeah.
They do miniaturize as well, but like I have a decent amount of ramification.
Oh yeah.
In the top, but so I think since the last time you guys saw it, like the head of it is just really big.
It's really rounded out too. It's looking really nice. Wow.
Behind it is my clump
hammer.
Hammer maple.
Yeah, hammer. Oh wow.
So it's going to be a small tree.
Yeah.